Helen, we played our first road game of the year. Dropped a game to a very good Eastern Oregon team last Tuesday. What is it that you hope our young squad learns and takes away from a game like that?
Yeah, I mean they're a team that's just really physically tough and tough mentally, and they've played more games. They're an NAIA school, so they have more games in, and they have a lot of experience, a lot of returning players, and just that there's a toughness that you have to have when you play great teams. And we had it for moments. We made some runs and we did some things well, but then when they would make adjustments, um, from a coaching perspective, we need to like talk adjustments sooner than maybe we have the last couple of years with so many seniors on our teams the last couple of years. So coaches, we need to talk it, but they also have to just play basketball sometimes too and communicate and just hey, we're not going to have everything scouted. The stuff that they ran that we had scouted, we defended really well. We did really well on them. They always have stuff that we're not. So just playing basketball and that we have you prepared to defend different things, and you just have to talk it through and be ready for anything. And I mean, I think that's what's hard for young players to understand is that anything can happen in a game. You just need to be ready to defend it or attack it offensively, whatever.
Almost 2 weeks between games, from that game to the next game coming up on Saturday, about 12 days. So is that, as a coach, do you look at that as an opportunity to kind of go back to a preseason mode and get to some basic stuff back in, or how do you approach something like
Yeah,
that?
absolutely. Well, we gave them 3 days off for Thanksgiving. So, and I think with a younger team getting to go home and kind of relax and take the pressure off of school, they just got through their last set of midterms before finals, and so they were all kind of mentally exhausted too. And then just kind of have that time off. And for the kids that had to play, we've had to play some people some quality long minutes for them to kind of rest up. And then when we come back, it's about fundamentals, just being basic, taking care of our stuff, and then competing and just like hey, raising the level of like hey, you got to get stops or you got to get scores or you got to do things. And so we kind of went back to fundamentals, but also just how those fundamentals fit into competing, not just breaking stuff down and start trying to make it kind of mentally challenging since they didn't have classes. And then now we'll continue that a little bit today, but I'll do a little bit more breakdown on some of the things. And then, but yeah, just really taking care of the things that people are doing that expose some weaknesses for us.
And now we open conference play already. To get at Willamette on Saturday. What do we know about the Bearcats? What can we expect from that game?
A lot of returners, a lot of good quality players, good shooting team. They're pretty balanced inside and out. I haven't watched a lot of breakdown film on them. I kind of looked at us more over the break because that's what we're going to take care of. They're winning games. They're playing well together. And so we'll start breaking some things down today and looking at what they're going to do. We have 4 more days to prepare for them. So we're just hoping that we can play the style we want to play and that we can dictate what happens in that game. And so that's what we're trying to create right now is how do we dictate what we want to happen. But they're a good team, much improved. I mean, if you look at the records in our league, it's a very tough league, top to bottom this year.